All right, YouTube. I'm gonna be transparent. I've already recorded this. I realized after the fact, for some reason, my audio wasn't being picked up, gameplay or mic. I guess I messed something up when I added all my new overlays and shit like that, so it was a wash. And it sucks because I had a Duke Snyder debut, a Prestige Trout debut, my World Series game didn't have any audio to it. In the recording, none of it. So unfortunately, those will not be up on the YouTube. Fortunately, I have backup videos ready to go to the channel because always get ready for a rainy day. Plan for the rainy day. Anyway, I re-record this. So if it feels like I'm saying something again, it's because I am. Let's just get into it. The whole idea of this video: 10 things MLB the Show needs right now to perk the game up a bit, to bring some hype back, to just level out the game in terms of taking it. Everyone's frustrated with the gameplay. Let's get back to some, status quo here, where we can have some fun playing for multiple hours. Start with number one: gameplay updates and progress reports. Since the feedback shift, where they changed the feedback system, there hasn't been a verbal update for gameplay where they've told us what they've done. If they've done anything, it's been a shadow update. They haven't discussed it. There's been no reports on gameplay, and frankly, the game has never played worse. Earlies are all home runs or hits. Lates are hits. Perfects are outs. Goods are out. Late side of good is never a hit. Pitches are hanging no matter what you do with them. They're just getting toasted. It's just a lot of bad shit is happening. Things aren't making any sense. I'm gonna put a couple clips in right now of the gameplay to just show what I'm talking about in terms of bad gameplay. One example, we're gonna have a bunch the rest of this video. Number two, get into number two, more usable content. On September 2nd, we don't need any more low 90s to mid 90s diamonds. They're not helping anybody out anymore. The minimum really overall we need here is at least a 97 for it to be usable and ranked. Everyone's already got God squads. Even if you don't play that much, you're gonna have a God squad just from playing the game since release. They make too many good cards available for everybody to not have a God squad. I'm sorry, majority of us, if you know how to work the game, you have those cards. That's just plain and simple. That's what's going on here. We need those. We need better cards. Better cards in terms of stats too. Stop nerfing guys' power. Stop giving them shitty pitches. It's just, please, more usable cards in Diamond Dynasty. More variety, the better. Three. Get into number three here. Pitching changes. A buff to curveballs and changeups, and even sliders, please, but mainly curveballs and changeups. Every changeup on the outside part of the plate, low and away, is pulled for a home run, no matter who is swinging at it. Guys like Buster Posey, who have 73 power versus righties, are jacking outside changeups, no doubt, to pull side home run. Makes zero sense. It happens way too often. Curveballs, no matter where they're thrown, either get crushed or they miss completely. You perfect the release of the curveball, or you get as close as you can to it. It either hangs or it's out of the zone, getting perfected, because you can hit a curveball 2 feet out of the zone apparently for a perfect, which makes zero sense. Just reevaluate pitching system. Specifically take a look at curveballs. The only decent off-speed pitch that's related to a curveball in this game right now is slurve, and even that I think has been nerfed. Corey Kluber's slurve is dog shit now. It used to be really good, now it's ass. Number four, hitting changes. I've already talked about this here and there in the beginning and up to now about early swings, late swings, but to get more specific about it, a detailed, complete, thorough re-examination for next year's show. Not even this year, but just for next year. Maybe you can change it up a little bit this year and make things a little bit better, but I would like for it to be perfect next year in terms of a new system of feedback. Feedback system you got now isn't it. It's got people questioning every single swing they make. This late side of good is ass, even though it says good, but a late swing is good, is better. A late swing is better than a late side of good swing. It's very weird. Early is better than everything. On par of perfect. Perfect ground balls for some reason lock onto every infielder. Perfect line drives to the opposite fielder always caught. It feels like things are kind of locked in before the pitch is even thrown. It has got a bad feeling to it. The feedback system isn't helping anybody out. It's better than the one before that, but it's still just as frustrating. The only reason why it's better than the previous feedback system is because they stopped showing you your opponent's PCI when they hit the ball. because some people were getting infuriated when they'd see the opponent didn't even touch the ball at the PCI and it was a no-doubt home run. Number 6, this is important. This is what I've seen talked about on Twitter, Reddit, you name it, bro. I don't go on Reddit. I'm lying. Someone told me it was on Reddit. But anyways, the whole point. Community wants better competitive formatting. ESL. It's dog shit. Hall of Fame, BR, 3-inning draft-style games with wind-on and variable umpires. No. That's ass. That's not what we want. Too much RNG in a game that's already plagued with it to begin with. Less RNG. If you're gonna have that as your ESL format, or what you're gonna, you're gonna push that as the competitive format you guys want, fine. But at least give us something else that's a competitive format, like a weekend league or something like that, man. I don't know. Just something on Legend, please. No one wants to play All-Star or Hall of Fame games. If you're a good player, if you're a competitive player, most competitive players don't want to play on Hall of Fame. Most competitive players don't play on Hall of Fame. So why even make it Hall of Fame? It's very, very strange. I understand you want a bigger player pool, but maybe make a specific event for just Legends. I don't know. Just spitballing here. Number 7. This is where a lot of clips are going to pop up. This is where most of my clips are going to pop up because this is a big problem in the community. It's just fielding animations in general. They're terrible. You have 90-something diamond fielding Larry Walker in right field, who's got the worst defensive animation package I've ever seen. Any ball he fields off the wall, he takes 7 steps before throwing it. He falls over like a big oaf in the gap whenever a ball's hit there. He just tries to cut it off and he just falls over, eats shit. Mickey Mantle missing balls in center. We go to the wall with the outfield and they try and catch it and they just glide off the wall and the ball lands behind them or hits them. Shit makes no sense. A sense of urgency. I had 3 balls in one game hit the Trout in left field with a guy rounding third going home, and Trout fielded it like there was no one on base. It's just, they need to be better at programming. That's as simple. That's what it is. It's programming. That's the problem. Their AI ain't reading it. Number 8, stable servers and server stability as a whole. Please, for the love of God, in 2020, can I please play a game against someone who might not have great internet connection where I don't have to lag too? Why is it if I'm playing someone 5 million miles away who's got toaster over internet, do I have to lag in 2020? If I was playing Call of Duty and I couldn't kill someone because they had bad internet and made me lag, my head would explode. No one would understand what that even means. But in MLB, it seems to be commonplace. It even gets so bad to the point that if someone has worse internet than you on the other side of the field, you get disconnected and you get a loss. I'll be streaming. No drops on my stream. Nothing. No internet breakages. I never lost internet once. My game's fine. I get a disconnect because of that guy's toaster oven, easy bake oven ass internet, and I get a fucking L for it. It's stupid. Number 9. Event tweaks. Tweak the events in general. Punish people for leaving. You know what I'm saying? Make it so people who really enjoy events can go in there to play and actually not do boosting or stupid shit like that. Can actually play without their opponent quitting all the time or doing toxic stuff because they don't care because it's events and there's nothing on the line. And while on the topic of events, and I know this is for casuals events, generally speaking, so I'm representing you guys, which is rare. I usually don't talk too much on the side of the casual gamer here. I play everything competitively. Even if I like the game and I'm not trying to compete, I play competitively. I want to win. I like that idea. I play ranked all the time. That's just how I am. But I'm gonna vouch for the casuals here. Okay? Better rewards for the events. The best reward we have on September 2nd for an event player is a 98 Mad Bum, and it's August 2nd. What? It's like that Mad Bum's middle to low tier, mid-low pitcher is a starter. Number 10. Adjust rewards for 1,000, 1,100, and 1,200. Please. Why in August 2nd do I still get experience and shitty amount of stubs and a 10 bundle for making 1,100 or 1,000, 1,000, whatever? Experience is useless to me. It is. It just is. It's useless. I don't need. I'm 100 prestige. Most people are 100 prestige. Most people don't need that at this point. They don't need this. That's great stuff to drop for maybe the first couple ranked seasons. But after that, change them up a bit, man. They're static. They don't even change at all. Like, you can't maybe manipulate it. Maybe give us a flawless pack for 1,100 this time around. Maybe ducks in the pond for 1,000. I don't know. I'm just floating these ideas around. And while on the topic of this, better rewards for top 50. Please. Specifically, I would like to see this in play for next year. You make top 50, you do not have to start at 700 the next ranked season. Maybe 800, but I would like to even see 850. Or just maybe if you make top 50, you can start at 900 and just keep going right from where you left off. But maybe I can give 800 or 850. I'll go 800. 800. I don't know. I understand that the idea of the ranked season is the World Series award of the new cards. But hear me out here. You're screwing over a ton of these players who are casuals or not as good, run-of-the-mill World Series players, when they're having to queue with a bunch of top 50s and real big-time sweats in the first night of ranked, the first couple days. Most people, as a streamer and content creator on my YouTube or my Twitch, they tell me all the time that they don't play the ranked season for like at least a week or two when it drops because they don't want to run anyone good because they're playing in top 50 guys when we're not 700. They may be 700 to 800 to 900, low 900 players. We're not. We're top 50. It doesn't make any sense. Why am I playing an all-star? It's silly. It's silly. It makes it unfun for us. It's silly, and we're just abusing worst-ranked players. It's not fun for them either. I'm preaching for the casuals here, guys. I got you. That's all I got for this top 10. I possibly went out of order here. I think I might have skipped one, but I covered at the end. We'll see. Whatever. The point is, there's a lot of shit that's going on in this game that I like a lot. The content has been A tier for the most part. Gameplay was really good to start off. It hit a really, really bad spot. It was terrible. Then it got back to eh. And now it's starting to fall off from eh to bad again. We love this game. We want to see it do well. I know I do. Speaking from just me alone, I can tell you I want this game to do very, very well. So I'm very critical of this shit. When I see potential, I'll go off and I'll say what I think should be done. If I thought this game was dog shit and had no potential, I wouldn't even be wasting my time making a video on this. Maybe someone will see this. Probably not. But either way, it feels good to vent this shit. And hopefully this makes you guys feel a little bit better about your frustrations in ranked seasons or events or BR, whatever's stressing you guys out. Yeah, if you like this video, leave a like, comment, sub, put that bell on. I post every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Those are gameplay videos for the most part. And then I mix in some of these videos every now and then, depending on how I feel. This is probably gonna be the longest video I've done in a while. That's not gameplay. It's gonna be interesting. Hopefully you guys like it. But yeah, so until you guys see me next, I'm out this bitch. Bye.